ahead and mute us all. Oh, and Gary, you just joined. Good. I just saw you anyway. You may have been here. Here we go.
I've been here.
Okay. Well, hello. He always has the colorful background, if you can see. Anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and my cat is with us, so she may make an appearance or not, because she is right now. So let's go ahead and we'll take our blanket, or if you have a bolster, or if it's a towel, you can do that as well. But fold it up in some dimension, and we're actually going to take it across the mat. So if you do have a blanket, maybe rolling it, we're not even rolling it. So you take the square, you fold it one time, and then you fold it again, right? You lay it down. So you've got a nice little thing, nice and, I'm sorry, this way. And perhaps we take a block. You may want this. Sorry, little kitty. And then come lie with, you're trying to get really the back of your shoulders. So this is kind of far down. You're going to try and get the back of your shoulders. So you've got a little lift here, and definitely start with the feet on the mat to see, because this could be a lot right away on the low back. Right, so find a place where it feels kind of comfortable, kind of under the armpits, right? And then if the block, like I have it on level 2, and that's like, whoa, too much. So maybe level 1, or maybe you don't need a block, or you want it on level 2 or level 3, the block. And then just goalpost the arms, right? Take them out. And again, if it feels more comfortable, you don't need a block. You could lay flat, right? Maybe it does. Maybe there's too much pressure on the neck. And then just take a few moments and get your shoulder tips tucked in. And just get settled here for a moment. Like it takes me a while to kind of like, okay, that feels good. Right? Get the shoulders down and away from your ears. And just coming into this heart opening pose that also helps to broaden, right? When we say heart opening, it lifts the heart. It also opens the collarbones. It lets the shoulder heads roll back. And it gives us that little lift behind the heart and gets rid of this sunken inness that is so habitual for really all of us, right? All this sitting takes a lot of effort to be mindful all the time, to be tall, you know, and shoulders down the back. But the more we practice this, we can start to find it in our everyday sitting. Just coming into the space. And I'll have to let you know that Anne and I are still working on how to play music through Zoom on an iPad. So we're not going to use any music again, because I guess it doesn't sound right if I do it separate. And in fact, I even sent an email out to all the teachers, and nobody has responded with an answer. So I might call Apple next. All right, so let's come in, settle in, enough of that. Notice what's going on in the face. And just see, maybe move the jaw around a little bit. Right? Oh, and close your mouth. I love sticking my tongue out. Just move it around. Thinking about the lizards on the patio. You know, they don't really do it all the time, but they have to stick their tongue out to get their food. So just allow yourself to settle in. You know, and today is actually summer solstice, right? And that's going to be significant in that it's the first day of summer, right? It also allows, I mean, the day is going to be long, lots of light. It opens us up to new beginnings, like creativity. This is a great time to tap into creativity. And that could be, again, maybe it's just in your garden. It doesn't mean you have to be an artist, right? But maybe you are. Maybe you'll do some painting. Maybe you'll do something creative in your home, right? But it's a great time to also create new habits. New habits, let go of others that may not be serving us. And I know I have a lot of those myself, right? As much as I try to be aware and mindful, there are some habits that really don't serve me, but I keep doing them because I'm used to it, right? And it really only does take like 90 days to create a new habit or to let go of a habit, right? But not doing something, right? I'm just thinking about that for a moment. Thinking about, is there something that you would like to create in your life? It could be, again, something just in the home, or it could be something for yourself. And at the same time, letting go of something that isn't serving you. And if it's in the home, maybe it's cleaning something out, right? Allowing for more space so that we can bring new things in. The same with our mind, right? We can let go of things to create new space, to allow this new beginning and freshness to rejuvenate us. Okay. So while you're lying here, just also feeling the heaviness of your body, but the support under your body. Right? We're all in a building probably, but it's built on Mother Earth, right? So just honoring the groundedness, the energy we get that is so grounding from Mother Earth. And letting us, feel some roots, right? Noticing again, is there somewhere else you can soften? And just turning more towards the sensations of your body. Feeling the exhale and the inhale. Noticing if your tongue is really pressed against the roof of the mouth, try to relax it. Either putting it at the roof of the mouth, just the tip, or sometimes right behind your big front teeth. Let your tongue rest there. And then gently let your molars in the back kind of drop open. So not necessarily to open the mouth, but if you want, you can even slightly open your mouth. Like my lips are not sealed here. And just notice what that does right away for the tension in the face. Letting the eyes rest in the sockets. Just feeling yourself breathe. Just deep breaths now. Just a few in and out through the nose. Maybe one more big breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Good, beautiful. And then let's take some mindful breath right into the belly. Let it expand up into the rib cage. Keep your shoulders glued to the mat. Hold at the top. Still with that soft jaw. And then open the mouth, exhale. Feeling the release that this gives us. Let's do one more like that. In through the nose, we'll expand the belly up to the rib cage, top of the diaphragm, right? Breathe in. Soft base, shoulders, hold at the top. And open the mouth, exhale. Really good, beautiful. This time we're going to take in more breath. So we're going to go all the way up to the collarbones. But as you do that, Don't let your shoulders rise up to your ears. Keep everything soft. We're just using the lungs, right? The rest of the body doesn't have to be involved. It will expand the belly and all of those areas, but it's not active, right? So one more time, belly, ribs up to the collarbones. Hold again at the top, soften your face. Then open the mouth, exhale. Good. Just dropping deeper into the surrender, letting go. And we'll take even more breath now. You'll breathe up to the collarbones, hold at the top, and then try to sit as much breath. Maybe you'll get it all the way up to the crown of the head because we have the ability to do this. And that, for me, when I do that, I notice sometimes my vertebrae open, everything opens. So let's try this breath. From the belly, into the ribs, up into the collarbones, holding, and then sit more breath all the way up. And exhale, let it go. Really nice, everybody. Just feeling the surrender again, starting to deepen the breath in and out through the nose now. Engage the back of the throat if we know our Ujjayi breath. Or just breathe deeply, whatever feels more comfortable, but keep the breath full. Good, let's take a breath here. And on the exhale, we'll tuck our chin towards our throat. You may not feel like a lock, but you're gonna cut. It's one of the yoga locks in the throat. So we're cutting off the throat here, but you're elongating the back of your neck. And then inhale, lift, lift, lift your chin. Right. Take a few breaths. And exhaling, bringing the head back down one more time. Just one more. Chin to the throat, chest. Breathe though. You'll probably really feel your Ujjayi breath here. And as you're ready on the exhale, lift, lift, lift. And a few big breaths here. Good, and then as you exhale, bring your head back to neutral. So just coordinating your breath. We're not going to hold to either side, but we're just going to oscillate the head side to side. So just inhaling, maybe it comes to the right. So we're not going a whole lot. Exhaling left. So just this little gentle rolling through the cervical spine. Right? Feeling the head. Even if you're on a block, you could do this, right? Good. Just a couple more, just to start to wake things up. Really nice. And come back to the center. Take a big inhale. And then a lion's breath. Move your tongue around. Move your jaw. Good. Relax. Beautiful. Let's just sweep the arms up overhead for a moment. You'll feel a little bit more arch in the back. If it feels better to have a bent elbows, do that. Nice big breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then bring your arms down and gently roll enough to the side. I'm going to roll to my right, but if it feels better to roll to the left, then do that. Let's take this blanket out from underneath us. Roll back to your back. Set your blanket aside or your towel or whatever you have, a bolster. And let's hug the knees into the chest for a moment. It should feel good on the low back, feeling that stretch, feeling the freedom. If it feels good, maybe you want to do a little rocking, definitely massaging out the back body, staying with the full breath. Really nice. And then just come back to the center, place your feet back to the ground. And now do take a block or whatever you're using. this one's closer for me now. So take your block, and we're going to take it to level 1. What we'll do is, I'll sit up to show you. You're going to take the block on level 1, and I want you, right where Paul was talking about, this area where the head and neck come together. This edge of the block goes there. Right, and then we lay down. Right, and from here, for a moment, just lay there and see if you feel anything. Some of us will, some of us won't. It depends on the shape of our body. For me, I can kind of really feel something already, but maybe you don't. Or just take a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, we'll just gently do that side-to-side movement with our head, rolling over this area with the block. Use your breath. And feeling how that really does kind of get in there. Right? You can be gentle if you feel like you really want to press your head down into the block to get more, do that. I'm keeping it light. It's tender enough there for me that I want it light. But some of us might want to really press the head down. That feels good too, actually. But you decide how much pressure. And just feel this sensation of releasing your jaw, releasing this area. Good, just a couple more times, side to side. Are you breathing? Right, doing some kind of big breaths in and out. Soften the face. Maybe you find that place for the tongue again and separate your molars a bit. And then we'll come back into the stillness in the center. And then again, lift your chin up. And as you exhale, bring it down. And we'll take 3 big breaths here. Notice if it helps you feel your skull, the skull, move away from your neck here, right? 3 big breaths. Good, nice big inhale. Exhale. And with the chin to the chest, again, a little oscillating. It can be very small, side to side. Super tiny. So if you don't have a block, maybe you're using a book or something, but something has a hard edge, right? You can get in here and massage. Good. Back to center. Beautiful. Now come back to neutral. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. And then notice if the block has moved away, and maybe readjust if it has. Good, now we're going to draw the infinity sign or figure 8 on the ceiling with our nose. So come up, around, back and around. So just finding that. Might take a moment to coordinate how to make that sign, but try it. And see how that kind of moves us all the way through all the points back here. Keep breathing. Very nice. Let's take one more. And for me, I definitely went to the dominant side. You probably did too, which was my right. So go the other way. So for me, that means go left. Or whatever that is. So go in both directions. Nice, a couple more. I'm thinking you maybe have to concentrate kind of, right, to make that that figure 8, the infinity sign. Good, let's do one more. Very good. And then just remove the block from underneath. Set it aside next to you. Lay your head down and see how you feel. Good, nice big breath in. All the way up again. See if you can get breath up now. Exhale. Good. Pull the right leg in, pull the left leg in. Really nice. Move your feet around, wiggle your toes. Take your arms out into a T or goalpost them, right? We'll take a breath as we exhale, drop both legs to the right, coming into a nice reclining twist. So you could just keep it nice and soft, or if you want to help weigh the legs down with the right hand, go ahead, right? Some of us might want to try to push this left top of the thigh forward, but without getting those shoulders up into the ears, right? Feel that stretch for the low back, right? Feel that along your spine, breathing in and out, looking maybe to the right or left, right? Or to the ceiling, do what feels better. I mean, tradition is to look to the left, but if it doesn't feel good. Personally, I have a lot going on my left side, so I like to look to the right, because I get a good stretch here. So there is no really right or wrong here. Let's just do what feels good. One more breath. Exhale. Bring the head back to the center. Right, you can use the arms if you want, press them down, or just stay soft. Inhale, move the legs back through the center. And I didn't mention, but if you'd rather have your legs supported, you can take a block underneath your legs. You know, if that makes the twist better for you. Okay, just coming on out over to the left. You know, the goal really is to keep this right shoulder open. So it's not about getting the knees to the floor. So if for some reason, when you drop your knees to the left and your whole arm on the right side is lifting up, then maybe do use a block or something, a blanket, to help support your legs so that we can keep this shoulder down. Okay, and let's breathe. And once you've had a few breaths, then decide. Do you want to add on? Do you want to turn your head away or keep it neutral, left or right? Okay, just see what feels good. And again, you could take your left hand and push that right thigh forward, but without shrugging the shoulders up to your ears. Just feel the length that creates in the low back, your tailbone. Okay, one more big breath in. Exhale it out. Beautiful, everybody. Good. And then when you're ready, we'll come back through the center. Very nice. Good. Peg the knees to the chest one more time. And if it feels okay, we'll roll up into a little ball. Some of us might want to take one hand behind the head. Maybe just squeeze in, stretch your spine. The roundiness of the spine. One more breath in. And then exhale, lay your head down. Really, really nice, good. Let's go ahead and interlace the hands on the right shin and extend your left leg nice and long. Okay, just get a nice stretch here. Just snuggle the shoulders down the back again. Find that softness in your face, right? Hugging the right knee in, activate the left leg, reach through the heel, press the thigh to the ground. If you want to take a strap, you know, here, you can do that, right? Maybe that helps the shoulders stay on the ground. And the strap is always a great little tool to have. Okay, one more breath here. The shoulders tucked to the mat. Exhale. Really, really lovely, good, beautiful. We'll take a breath, and on the exhale, hugging both knees back to the chest. You're gonna place hands on the left shin. Maybe reach the right leg up and then out. Get some length. Right, reaching through the heel. This is about the low back, the spine. So snuggle the shoulders down and see if you can press your rib cage to the floor too. Right, and press the back of the right thigh down, flex your feet. Right, you don't have to hug the left knee in all the way, especially if that takes you into your face, your shoulders. And again, maybe adding a strap feels better. Right, nice big breaths in and out. Good, one more big inhale. All the way up. Exhale. Really nice, good. When you're ready, we'll pull the right leg back in. This time, open the knees wide. Get the inner thigh stretch here. And if you want to use your feet a little, I always encourage that. And move the toes, circle the ankles. Very nice. I was staying here, or maybe you're ready for happy baby, and that doesn't mean you have to grab your feet. Maybe you're grabbing behind your thighs. Just lifting the feet up. Try to extend your tailbone, keep your shoulders to the mat. You could grab your calves, ankles, maybe you have the sides of your feet, but whatever you're grabbing, you don't want to have to like lift up and do all of this to get there, right? You want to keep the back body down, the tailbone long, the shoulder girdle down the back. If you have your feet, you could activate the pose more by pressing feet up and hands down, right? You can also keep it soft, breathing, right? We're always breathing. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Very nice, everybody. Good, and then now a wide V. So we have options here, right? Hold the outer thighs if you want. Place your hands on the inner thighs. For me, I definitely like to support my low back, so I actually pick my pelvis up a little and curl the tailbone and press the back body down. Some of us might be able to reach our feet, who knows? You can put a strap, right? You know that. I hope you know that. I'm not using a strap, but if it feels better on your legs to have a strap, do that. But again, whatever you're doing, that back body is really not involved, and neither is your face. One more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good job. And then let's bring our legs all the way up. Just getting all the blood, the lymph to flow the other way. We circle the feet and the ankles, wiggle the toes, point and flex. You can hold the backs of your thighs, you can have bent knees. Beautiful. And then let's take the feet to the floor and find your block again, or a towel, or a blanket. You could do it with both, either or. But we're going to take the block between our knees, okay? And to start, we'll walk our heels in. We'll elongate the tailbone, so maybe pick your pelvis up a little bit. Get those shoulders back onto your back, your wings. And then we're just going to press the back body down. So, right, we usually have some space back here. So press it down, rib cage, everything, and then squeeze your block. Without engaging shoulders or face, just squeeze the block, hollow the belly out, navel in and up, keep breathing. Relax the jaw. Really nice. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, try to keep everything pressing down and see if you can pick your feet up. They don't have to be super high. And just press everything down, and then again, squeeze your block. Back body is pressing to the floor. If it feels good, maybe shins are parallel. Feet are flex. Press everything down. Breathe. Keep breathing. Navel in and up. So maybe this is where you'll stay. This is a great place to work. You can hold on to the edges of the mat if that helps you, like pull it down in a way. We're going to inhale, bring the knees down as we squeeze the block still. Exhale up, so it's tiny. It's like a little rocking motion. You don't have to tap the floor with the feet or any of that. But the knees, I want them to stay above your hips. Your back is going to lift up a little bit. It's natural. But try to keep it down a little, as much as you can, right? Maybe it won't for you. Maybe yours will stay down. Right? But just a little back and forth here. Keep squeezing the block. Keep breathing. Right? So just notice we're working the core. Of course, that's what we're doing, right? But we're also working the pelvic floor, which is part of the core, and the outer hips and inner thighs as we squeeze. Right? Let's do 3 more times. Breathing. Good, beautiful. Last time, come up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, releasing. Grab your block, take your feet down. Very, very good. And set the block down for a moment. You go ahead and walk your feet in so they're a little closer to you. Maybe your fingertips touch the heels, maybe they don't, but you're trying to get them nice and close. And align your feet with your hips, right? So you don't want them way out or too narrow. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. On the exhale, press the feet down, lift the hips up, come into your bridge pose. So press the inner seams of your feet down, your big toe mound. Extend your tailbone. If it feels better to goal post your arms, do that. Your core is engaged and you can feel your whole hip girdle is working, right? So squeeze your booty. 3 big breaths here. Good, that's big inhale. Dragging the heels back will help as well. Press the big toe mound, inner seams of the feet, and on the exhale, 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's roll our way down, nice and easy. Pausing here for a moment. Notice. Okay. Just notice. Very good, everybody. Let's do one more. Inhale, arms sweep up. As you exhale, feet press down. And again, you can go post. And if you like, you can do whatever you want with your arms, honestly. If it's better for you and you want to tuck those shoulders underneath and grab a hold of your mat or interlace your hands underneath, whatever you want to do. But let's get the hips up, extend the tailbone. Drag the heels back, inner seams of the feet press down. Navel is in, we're breathing. Can you breathe all the way up? Exhale out. One more. And then articulate down. Roll through your vertebrae. Come to the earth. Next, feet are wide. Drop your knees to the right. Knees and feet wide. Just feeling the stretch. It's pushing the pelvis forward so we're not dumping into the low back. Feel the stretch in the top of the left thigh. Left side body, maybe the arm is up. You could add on, right? The right foot, if it wants to be on top of the left thigh, go ahead. Maybe both arms overhead, or maybe a goal post. But keep sitting the pelvis forward. Feel the stretch here as you drop your knee, your left knee down, and the left side body. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, come back to the center. As you exhale, we'll go the other way, dropping to the left. Again, pushing pelvis forward so we're not jumping into the low back. Settling in for a few breaths, deciding if that left foot wants to come to the top of the right thigh. I tend to just move my knee, my right knee in line with my hip. I feel like that gives me even a better stretch than putting the foot on the thigh, but everybody is different, right? Let's breathe. One more big breath in. Exhale. Good, really nice. And when you're ready, we'll come back through the center. Very nice. And then let's just stretch the body out after all that. Big breath. Long stretch. Last time. Exhale, let it go. Bring the arms down, bend the knees one more time. Hug them into the chest. Maybe we roll up into a ball. You decide, you could roll to the side, press yourself up, or maybe a few rock and rolls on the spine feels good. All right. Just making our way up into a seat. And up we come. Very good, you guys. And then let's, if you feel you need to, I always like to sit on a blanket. That's just my training. It just feels more rooted for some reason. But if you feel you can sit tall without the blanket, then do that. And let's come into our Sukhasana, crossing at the shins or the ankles. And just sitting up nice and tall. Let your shoulders drop down your back. Relax your face. Palms up or down. Let's sit back in your seat and find your breath. Good. Bring your hands in front of your heart, maybe the thumbs pressing into the sternum. This is a pose that could cause you to do this with your shoulders. Drop them down, right? Let's connect to your heart, bowing. And perhaps now setting in a more formal intention based on renewal and letting go. Right, inviting in something new, something creative for yourself, right? Whatever it is. And then we'll open the practice with the sound of Let's take a breath in. Nice big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Very nice. Let's release our hands down for a moment. Beautiful. And then dropping the left ear to the shoulder, inhaling. And then exhale, come the other way. So we rolled our head while we were down, but now we're just going to tilt side to side for a moment. And keep your shoulders down the back. Two more times. Good. Inhaling on that front. Come on. Beautiful. Now tuck your chin to the throat and interlace the hands behind your head. And just let the weight of the elbows come forward. Get a nice stretch in the back of your neck. Breathe. If it feels okay, we'll take a breath. And on the exhale, we'll turn towards the right. Maybe lift your elbow up. And on the exhale, come to the center. Inhale, exhale, turn towards the left, lifting the elbow up. You can feel the side, getting a nice stretch. Start to open up the ribs a bit. And come back as you exhale. Good. From here, lift your head up. And then we're coming back to that space where we had the block, right? Between where the head and neck come together. We're going to interlace. We're going to interlace our hands back here. Right? And you're just going to lean back, open your elbows, lift your heart. Right? So from the side, maybe it looks like this. Right? Good. And then when you're ready, as you're leaning back, hands are kind of pressing in. You're going to lift up your skull again. Drop your shoulders. Squeeze these wings together on your back, your rhomboid muscles. Use them. Squeeze them in. Lift your neck, your head away from your neck. Create this beautiful swan neck. Right? Big breath in, pulling up, pulling up. Oh, should feel really good. One more breath. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. And then release. And then just roll your shoulders a little bit. Let's roll the shoulders. Good. I'm hearing some creaking in mine. And roll forward. You can bring the elbows into it, that's fine. Very nice, good. Right, and then inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to the heart. And let's walk out here. Let's get a little hips, deeper hip stretch. Very good. Some of us are just gonna come partially. If you can come forward, maybe the forearms will come to the ground. And again, we're not trying to lift our sitting bones up off the ground. Right? Just feel the stretch. Let your heavy head go. Breathe into the hips. One more big breath. All the way up your back. The breath is going to help open your neck, your shoulders. So breathe all the way up. Exhale out. And then walk yourself back in. Beautiful. Let's change the cross of the legs. Find your seat again. Inhale, sweep your arms up. This time as you exhale, turn the right palm out and bring your hand down. Bend your elbow a little bit. Sending the left arm up and over. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. You can bend the top arm. Root down through your left side. If it feels okay, maybe you're going to look under the arm. If that doesn't, sometimes a juicy stretch looking down is to be found. All right, one more breath. Or just neutral. Exhale. Press the right hand down. Inhale, come up. As you exhale, we'll change sides. A little bend in the left elbow. Reach your torso up and over. Glue your sitting bone down, your hip down. Right? And then looking where the neck feels good. You know, so under that right arm, if it's okay. Maybe we look down at the left. You get a nice neck stretch here. Right? Do what feels better, or just stay neutral. And try not to let your head drop down. That's a lot. Well, it is a stretch, but it feels like a lot. One more breath in. Exhale. Pressing down this bottom arm. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the heart. And one more time, walk yourself out. All right, just take another little stretch in your hips. Breathing in and out. Last breath here. All the way up the back body. Exhaling out. And then walk yourself in. Really, really nice, you guys. Let's unravel our legs. Very good. Beautiful. Let's make sure we're in a nice, comfortable seat here. You can bend the knees if you want, but let's sit tall. Right, pull the toes back towards you. Maybe the hands are a little behind so that you can literally open the front of your chest. Right, so pulling the shoulders back, sitting tall. Right, breathe here. Relax your face. Big breaths in and out. Can you spread your toes apart? Let's make some circles with our ankles, sorry. So feet are gonna stay together. We're gonna go towards, let's go towards the left and try and get your left pinky to the floor as much as you can, and then come around through the center, over to the right, and back through. Let's do 4 of these. Here's 2. Keep breathing. All right, so this is going to help the feet, but it also is good for your knees, this motion. There's 3, and there's 4. Good. The other way, keep your toes spread, try to keep your feet together. Right toe comes down, pinky one to point. Right, we're making 3 circles. Left toe comes around. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good, beautiful. Sit up tall again. Okay. And from here, if you can, release your arms back and turn your thumbs out. Squeeze your outer hips in. Lift your heart. You can bend your knees, right? Keep breathing. Shoulders away from the ears. either stay here or hinge forward, keeping the shoulders on the back. Right? Maybe you can grab your strap if you want, but otherwise we're going to reach, well, let's do this first. Reach your arms up, drop your shoulders. I know. You can take them wide, you can bend them. Right? But keep your shoulders on your back. Keep a long spine. Right? And if you want, you can grab the strap and come all the way forward to a forward fold from here, or you've got your arms overhead, squeeze, 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 reach, 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 and then come down. Whatever feels better, there's no right or wrong. Right? Sometimes that strap is really nice to get the stretch into the backs of the legs, but now you're feeling the QLs, right, that come on the side of your spine. Right? Squeeze your outer hips in so you can get up and out of your pelvis. Right? Looking down to not crush the neck. One more breath. Exhale, let it go. Very nice, good. We'll take a breath, and on the exhale, we'll bring ourselves all the way back up. If you have a strap, let's get rid of it. Pulling your legs in, giving yourself a little hug here. Now, if it's possible, press your shins and forearms together and drop your head down. As you press the two together, you should feel your shoulders broadening on your back. Right, getting a stretch across the shoulders and the back body, breathing into that. One more breath. Exhale out. Really lovely, good. Let's make our way up and onto all fours now. Right, so if you want to use a blanket for under your knees, let's put one there. Pat it. You can also, fold your mat from the back, right? You can fold it up. So let's come. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Right, and find the neutral spine. So tuck your shoulders down your back. Look to the floor. Tuck your tail for a moment. Pull your lower abs in. Corset the ribs together. And with your hands, pressing through the first set of knuckles, right through here. Stretch your fingers out. And hopefully, when you do that, you won't feel your wrist as much. Pressing through that first set of knuckles, press the index finger, thumb down. When you're ready, we'll begin a few rounds of our cat-cows. Inhale, curl the toes, lift the tailbone, look up. On the exhale, round, and really push everything away. Feel the stretch behind your heart. And then that inhalation brings us back. And round is the exhale. So continue a few of these with your breath as your rhythm. Right? Just letting it feel good. Undulating through the spine. Feel free to circle your head around if that feels good. Right? Maybe it does to add the head movement. Keep breathing. Three more big inhales and exhales. Really nice. We'll come back to the neutral spine where we started. Let's walk our hands a little bit forward. And let's make circles now. Inhaling, drawing forward, and going to the left. You can go any way you want. Exhaling to the right. Inhale, come back. So come as much as you want. You can push all the way back, pose in a child, come all the way forward, or keep the motion smaller. What do you need? So let your head go, your elbows soft, and just roll through your body. And breathing. Very good. And then let's reverse. If you're in the opposite direction, still taking that full breath. If you want to pause and forward seal, you could do that. It's not really cobra, but it's a back bend. You want to push back and stay in child's pose for a moment. Whatever feels good here. Let's just keep it moving. Beautiful. Maybe one more time. Let's come around again. And start to come forward and start to slide your body back and come onto your forearms into Phoenix pose. So press the tops of your feet down. Now notice where my shoulders are. This is not what we want. They're rounding forward, but that's natural. We want to do that. So press your feet down. Let's build the pose. Press the pelvis down and then pull your shoulders down your back. Spread your hands out and then pull your hands back. Look between your hands. So we're not crushing the neck. Looking down. All right, taking this nice back bend. You should feel your heart moving forward from your shoulder blades behind you, pressing your heart forward. All right, one more breath in. Exhale. One more time. Exhale, let it go. Good, either staying here, or if you feel like it's all right, we're still pressing the feet down, pelvis down, stretching the arms to straight into a seal pose. Right? If that's too much, then stay in Phoenix pose. Keep rolling the eyes and the elbows forward so your shoulders can come down your back. One more breath. On the exhale, let's lower all the way down. Maybe bend the knees, spread your legs, turn your head to the side, or rest your head on your hands. Or like me, I like to just rest my arms down beside me, like this. Whatever feels good. And then one more time, we're going to put the feet down. Press them nice and strong. Get the tailbone long, pressing the pelvis down. Good. Keep your head to the ground and just reach your arms back. Maybe spin the thumbs open to lift your shoulder heads. Again, feeling the shoulder blades pushing your heart now towards the floor, really, right? One more breath in. Exhale out. Either staying or now lift your head up and look down. Look down and really drag your shoulders like someone's pulling on your arms behind you, away from you. One more breath. And exhale, release. Good work, everyone. Here's our last little variation. We'll do a traditional cobra. You can take it as low or as high as you want. The feet press down. Right, tailbone long, navel in. Inhaling. So we exhale, we lift. Maybe you stay down here. Nice thing to do is maybe challenge your back muscles by lifting your hands, or just stay here. Or now lift a little higher, stay there. Or if you're ready, you can come further up. Okay, good. Keep hugging your shoulders back, your elbows in. All right, keep breathing. Good, you guys. One more big inhale. Exhale. And rolling our way down. Very nice, good. From here, when you're ready, we'll press up to all fours. And let's take pose of the child for a moment. Right, just releasing the back. Bring the arms maybe down beside you and let the shoulders round now. Definitely a counter pose that we're trying to do after a back bend. And this feels okay. Let's just roll our head side to side here. Just for a moment. Letting it out. Keeping that jaw soft. And we'll come back to the center. Come back up to all fours. Knees under the hips. Slowly walking the hands forward, coming into a puppy dog pose. That means you're bringing the forehead to the earth. You can take your arms as wide as you want. Maybe you come to the fingertip pads. You're trying to let your heart melt down, but pull your navel in. Don't dump into the low back. Pull your hips evenly back. Breathing here, opening those shoulders. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Last breath. Exhale out. Good. Begin to walk yourself back up to all fours. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take our hands forward of our shoulders. We're going to spread our fingers out. Hug your arms in. Curl the toes under. Take your breath on the exhale, lifting, 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 up and back. Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. And you know if you want, you can take the feet wide, you can bend your knees, which sometimes helps us really to get that tailbone up and back, right? And then think about spinning the eye and the elbow forward and press into that first set of knuckles again so you're not in your wrist. And hollow out your armpits. And what does that mean? That means squeeze your shoulder girdles up the back towards your tailbone, navel in, of course with the ribs together. Nice big breaths here in our down dog. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Very good, beautiful. Come high to your tippy toes. Just get a stretch in your toes. One more breath. The knees can be bent. Right? Push the floor away. And then as you exhale, send the heels back down. From here, let's make our way into a forward fold. Feet and hands can walk towards each other or just one or the other. To come into a nice forward fold, let your head go. You can bend the knees as much as you want. Maybe holding opposite elbows here. Maybe we grab the back of the head again. Interlace the hands and get a stretch. Maybe that feels good. Breathe. Whatever you're doing, you're breathing big breaths. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale to your flat back. Let's bring our hands either to the floor or the shins, or maybe they're on the thighs. Keep your shoulders on your back, right? That means we're not looking like this, right? All the way up like that. We're finding elongation. It's cobra in the chest. Okay? Good. One more breath. Exhale, let it go. Good. Let's go ahead and bend the left knee and take our left hand onto the foot of the ankle. Straighten the right leg if you can. Start to pull the right hip back. Reach the crown of the head forward. Grab your right arm behind you and twist with the wrapped arm. Pull your shoulder back. Good, keep breathing. Now if you want, reach the arm straight up. Right, but we don't want it too far back like this. Straight up out of the socket. Find the length in the spine. Pull the hip crease back on that right leg. Crown of the head is forward. Try not to do this. Trying to be in line. And now if it feels okay, pinky side down, bring this right arm up and over. Good, feel this nice big stretch along the side of your body. Press down through the right toe, big mound of the right toe. One more breath. Exhale, fold and let it go. Maybe shake your head out. Good, big circles. Good. And says change sides. So I'm going to bend the right knee. Right hand could be on your shin, your ankle, your foot, whatever it is. And then it's the left leg. We're trying to straighten it. So think about elongation first. Pull the left hip back. Start to reach the crown of the head forward. Wrap the arm behind and then find the twist. Right? We're moving those right ribs to the left. We're keeping the left shoulder on the back, head in line with the spine. And you can stay just like this if this feels best. Or mat out now, maybe this arm reaches up. Keep squeezing your shoulder girdle down your back. Good, one more breath, pulling back the hip crease, get that nice long line. Now if it feels okay, the arm can come up and over the ear. All right, keep breathing, press down through the left big toe mound. And exhale, let it go. Bend your knees, roll up as you breathe in. Coming all the way up to standing. Beautiful, everybody. All right, so we're gonna stop standing on my blanket, move it aside. If you want to grab your blocks, you may or may not need them, but I always enjoy having them near rather than reaching for them. So let's just do a couple of sun salutations because they really get everything, right? And today's a beautiful day to salute the sun with the summer solstice. So bring the big toes together. If you prefer, you can stand hip width and parallel. Now I'm going to bring the big toes together. I'm going to lift my toes up, spread them apart, and try to place them down as individually as they're going to go. Right, now press your heels down. Right, feel a little lift in your arch. That means the inner seams of the legs are lifting up. Lift the front of your thighs. Tuck your tail. Lift your frontal hip bone. Squeeze your buttocks. Find your tray arms to open your chest, but corset your ribs in. And then relax your arms. And your chin is not jutting forward or up. It's got a little tuck, just so little, so that you can get that long neck. Press your feet down. Find your breath. Your beautiful Ujjayi breath, or just deep inhales and exhales. As we're ready, we'll press our feet down and inhale, circle the arm bones up. On the exhale, hinging, dive forward. Pull your hips back, try to stay in the flat back. You can bend your knees, keep those shoulders on your back still, folding all the way in, Uttanasana, forward fold. Your hands can be on the blocks, right? Maybe they're on level 1 on the blocks. When you're ready, we'll inhale to a flat back, keeping the shoulders on the back. Exhale, folding down. Press your feet down, squeeze your buttocks. Use your arms to help you. Inhale, come up. Exhale to your heart. And again, press down, reach out, breathe in. Exhale, hinging and diving forward, finding that long spine. Let it feel good. Hold in. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, shoulders on the back. Exhale, fold in. Press your feet down and breathe as you come all the way up. Squeeze your buttocks, lift your thighs. Exhale. Let's do one more. Press down, reach up. Maybe look at your hands if that's available. And then exhale, hinge, dive forward, bring your arms back, get those shoulders on your back. Fold in, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, folding in. Press the feet down, inhale, come up. Exhale to your heart. Really nice, everybody. Beautiful. Take your hands to your hips and walk your feet out wide. Nice and wide. Turning the toes so that the outer seams of your feet are parallel with your mat. Now you're going to take your hands to your sacrum, right, to the low back. You're going to press the low back down. Inhale, lift the heart. Right, get that space. From this place, we'll exhale as we come forward, flat back. Try to keep your hands there as much as you can. Shred your shoulders up your back. Right, good, beautiful. So you're either going to stay with your hands like this, pulling those shoulder heads back. Okay, so from the side, it's back, right? This is like that cobra in the back. It's not like this. It's back, right? So some of us will stay just like that. Some of you are going to be able to interlace your hands, or if you have your strap, grab your strap, and then reach the arms up. Right? Squeeze the shoulder girdle up the back. Maybe shake your head a little here. It's really nice traction ball here for the neck, right? Big inhales, full exhales. Exhale out. Good. Release the strap or release your hands down. Or if they're already just on the sacrum, release your arms no matter what, where you are. See if you can hold on to your ankles or your feet. Inhale to a flat back. If it's better, use your blocks. Okay, good, beautiful. Take your hands to your hips. You can bend your knees. Inhale, come up. And your exhale. Good, beautiful. Turning now your left leg and toes out 90 degrees. Trying to get this front heel to intersect with the back right arch. Tuck your tail, bend into your knee. Finding our warrior 2, right? So tuck your tail, press the feet to the ground. This leg, this back leg is straight by trying to press that seam of the inner thigh long and the outer edge of the foot. And then squeezing the left buttocks, rolling the thigh to the sky. Tuck your tail. Beautiful. Finding the legs first. That's all I want us to do to start here. Scissor the legs together. Really fire up your muscles. Squeeze them all the way to the bones. Beautiful. Wrapping now left arm behind you. Inhale, up. Right arm, as you exhale, bring it behind you. That might be as far as you go, right? That's fine. Right, so it looks, I'm not gonna change it. It looks like this, right? So we're trying to get everything in the back body to shoulders down. Some of us are gonna be able to inch the arm up a little, right? If you'd rather, use your strap for this. Right? Some of us are going to say, I can touch my fingers. Don't worry if you can't. I just want you to open up the shoulders. Right, here we are. Now pull your ribs back in, tuck your tail. Right? Firm up your legs. Rolling this right shoulder back. Maybe hinge back. Stay bent in the knee. Breathe. Good. Now, as you're ready, hinge towards your bent leg. I know, right? And then release the bottom arm to your thigh. Keep twisting, twisting, twisting. Maybe you look over this right shoulder, maybe you don't. Maybe you look down and feel that stretch in the neck and shoulder here. Good, beautiful. One more breath, scissor the legs together. As you exhale, come up, unravel the back arm, come to Viratu. Beautiful. Straighten your leg. Release your arms. Good. Finding the hinge in your hip. Maybe taking the time to set a block behind your left foot. Find the hinge. Set your strap down for now. Alright, so we're going to keep the back arm wrapped still, because I want that shoulder on the back. Tuck your tail, pull your navel in. Hinge, maybe take your hands into your hip crease. Legs are straight. Maybe you stay here. Keep moving these left ribs towards the screen of your device, or towards me. Maybe the arm reaches further down. Maybe it finds the block. So we're in triangle pose, right? Trikonasana. So press the big toe mound down on that front foot. Lift your kneecaps by activating your thighs. Press the seam of the right foot down. Right, and you have an option. You could just keep this arm wrapped if that feels better, or now reach it up to the sky. And keep pulling back on your hip, that top hip. But drop your ribs down, right, a little. Either stay here or arm up and over the ear, pinky side down. Nice big breath, feel that stretch all in the top of your body. One more big inhale. Exhale. Release your hand to your hip. Bend into your knee. Come back up, warrior two. Good. Inhale, arms come up. Toes turn towards me. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. So now, if you want your strap, you know where we're going on this side. You're going to build and maybe take your block already over to the other side. So let's turn the legs. Let's fly in warrior two. Feel the arch alignment, right? Tuck your tail. This back leg is so strong and straight. So reach to the inner seam of your leg and the outer seam of the foot. Deep bend in this knee, this right one, so it's right above the ankle. Squeeze your buttocks, roll your inner thigh to the sky. Good, beautiful. Wrapping the back arm behind you, roll your shoulder back. Right, pull your rib cage together. Press your feet down, breathe. Grip the mat with your toes. Use your feet. Maybe you got your strap in your hands here. Right? Gonna inhale, send up this top arm, which is now that right arm. And then again, you could just right where your hand is on the left, and maybe it's at the sacrum, grab your strap. You keep pulling the shoulder back. Maybe you walk up the strap a little. Maybe you can clasp your fingers, maybe not. Don't force anything and don't feel bad if you can't do that, right? Be where you are. Right? Keep breathing. Right, I have a little injury in my, well, it's my right arm, but it's your left. We're mirroring each other. I'm mirroring you. So it's hard for me to clasp my fingers or do more on this side. Let's take a breath. As you exhale, hinge back. And stay bent in the knees, squeeze your glutes, tuck your tail, press your feet down, strong legs. And then on the exhale, let's hinge it forward. See where we're at. Keep rolling your shoulder, that top back shoulder onto the back. From here, release your arm, your bottom, your right arm. Twist your ribs. Looking either over the shoulder if that feels okay. Keep squeezing your buttocks. Maybe look down for a moment. Right, good. From here, and unravel the arm and reach it up. If you want to. Maybe up and over the ear, pinky side down. Try not to lean in this bottom arm, use your legs. One more breath. Exhale. Inhale, make your way up. Full pose of warrior two. Maybe drop your strap. Good. And release your arms, straighten your legs. Now, sometimes having straight legs, you want to when you come into triangle pose, you want to trigonasana, you want to shorten your stance. Sometimes, maybe not. Wrap this arm behind. This is our left arm now. Find your hip crease on the right side. Push your hips back, 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 back. And when you can't do it any further, then we find placement for this bottom arm. Again, it could just be a light touch on the shin. We start to twist, twist, twist the right ribs forward and keep that left shoulder tuck. Maybe you find your block. Maybe you don't want to line. There's this urge, perhaps, to try and get your hand on the floor. And what that does is it makes the body come forward, and we don't want that. We have one plane. Press the big toe mound down now on that right side. Squeezing the buttocks. Maybe arm reaches up. Notice it's straight out of the socket. Like I can look up and see my thumb, right, from the side vision. Maybe you want to look down here. Maybe you want to look up. Or neutral. Good. One more breath. As you exhale, it's available. Arm up and over the ear, pinky side down. Keep pulling your hips back. Press your feet down. Squeeze your shoulder girdle to your back. One more breath. Exhale. Good. Press down into your feet. Take your hand to your hip, bend into your knee. Inhale, press down, come up. Warrior two. Very nice. Good. Inhale, lift the arms up, turn your toes in. Exhale to the heart. Let's walk our feet all the way together for a moment. And breathe. Let's breathe a few breaths here. Notice. Very good. Beautiful. Let's take our hands to our shoulder heads. Bring your elbows forward. Inhaling. Come out to the side and exhale up. Let the shoulders, elbows touch if possible. Inhale down. Exhale, open and around and up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stand tall in your mountain pose. Don't allow yourself to collapse. Don't allow yourself to be in your low back. Try to touch the elbows as they come forward. One more time. Good. Bring the elbows back. Let's go to the opposite. So we'll inhale up, open up, down, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Three more times. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Right, becoming some creaks and cracks, right? I am. That's why I say it. One more. Good. And then just up, down for a moment. Shake your arms out. Very nice. Good. Beautiful. So your feet are together. We're in mountain pose. And see if you can take yourself into second position like ballet. You sort of remember that. And then bring your foot there. So that way, it really does get your feet under your hips. Good, beautiful. Stand tall, tuck your tail, lift your thighs, squeeze your buttocks. Wing your arms back, turn your thumbs out. Take a breath as you exhale. Squeeze your inner thighs together and see if you can come to your tippy toes. Find that gaze for your eyes. Do the dance on the feet, it's fun. From the outer ankles in, one more breath. And then exhale, release. Good, beautiful. One more like this. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. We're winging them back. I'll do it from the side so you can see. As we're winging those shoulders back, we're tucking our tail. Lift the thighs. Take a breath. On the exhale, lift your heels. Find your gaze, your drisky, right? Find the dance on your toes. Really use your feet. Bring your outer ankles in. And then exhale, release. Very good, everybody. All right. See if you have, it could be a chair, it could be the wall, something, it could be a bed that you could reach. So let's come over to the wall or whatever it is you can touch. And maybe you're going to use your strap for this. We're going to shift the weight. Let's start on the left side. Grab hold of the wall here, just your hand, shift the weight to the left leg, and then perhaps you can put this strap here, right? Pull the heel back. We're going to stretch the front of our thigh, right? Squeeze your outer hip in on that left side. Stand tall. Don't dip into your hip. If you don't need the strap, then feel free to grab your foot. But if your knee is sticking out like this, then use your strap. We want the knee straight down. Squeeze your buttocks, lift up and out of your standing leg. Keep a few breaths, take a few breaths. Keep your shoulders on your back. Good. You could stay here, or you could start to move the hand and the foot back, even if you have the strap, hand and the foot back. Sometimes, oops. Sometimes, just bringing it up like this with the strap. And see if you can come forward. Press through the entire surface of your left foot. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Right, good. Big breaths in and out. And as you exhale, we'll come back. Releasing your strap. See if the leg can come forward just for a moment. I know, right? Squeeze your outer hips in, lift your chest, and then exhale, release. Yay! Good job. Let's turn the other way. Again, the strap is more efficient for you. Let's grab it. Let's do the right hand. Let's get tall. Find your Tadasana. Shift the weight into the right hip. So when we shift the weight into the right hip, we don't want to dip into it. You want to squeeze it in, right? Squeeze it in, right? And then we start to bend that left leg. And again, maybe we find the strap. We pull the leg towards us. You can shorten your hand on the strap, pulling the leg in. But notice what happens here. Your shoulder wants to go up. Squeeze it down, build it, find that lift in your chest. If you can grab your foot, you'll do that. Breathe. Press the entire surface of your right foot down and squeeze your buttocks. Feel the stretch in this quadricep of the left thigh. Okay? Little balance here, even though we're holding onto the wall. Keep breathing. Maybe we hinge forward a little. We start to pull the leg and the foot away. Right? Lift the chest. Right? We're doing a modified dancer's pose. Right? Squeeze the outer hips in. Press down to the big toe mound of your standing leg. One more breath. And on the exhale, come back. Release your strap. Bring your leg forward. And then let it go. Good job, everybody. Yay. All right, so take your strap from the mat and come to the back of our mat, or to the floor, wherever you want your strap, it out of the way. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, come all the way down. So we're going to walk out into a down dog. And if you want to stay there for a few breaths, go ahead. If you don't, you can come to child's pose, stay out of judgment, nobody cares. We want you to do what's right for your body, right? So walking forward, Maybe a few breaths here, remembering to push the floor away, hollow the armpits out. Hold the ribs in, navel in. One more breath here. Now let's do a lion's breath. Big inhale. Open mouth, stick the tongue out. Good, come high onto the tippy toes, start to bend your knees. Make your way to the floor now. And do come in, pose of a child. Again, choosing what feels good. Maybe just go close the arms. Maybe you like reaching the arms forward and you're on your fingertips. Maybe the arms are down beside you. Let's take a few breaths here. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Really nice. From here, we'll inhale our way up. Crawl ourselves forward. And we're going to sit down on our buttocks. So the legs forward. And then gently lower yourself to the ground. Peg the knees into the chest. Maybe rock side to side. Very good. We'll just do a little hip opener here. So you could take your feet to the ground and just cross the right ankle over the left thigh, pulling the toes back towards your knee, pressing ankle and thigh together. Right hand can press the thigh open. Maybe you're going to lift your legs and press, press, press. Maybe you're going to interlace hands or use a strap. Right? Especially use a strap if, again, you're picking up like this to grab your legs. Just take a strap, come on, way over there. Just put it around your left shin or behind your left thigh. Stay squared, right? Some of us, if you need a little bit more, you can certainly cross your knees, like ladies' legs, as they call it, and come into Gomukhasana, or a variation of it. Just pull your legs in, or flex your feet and grab your ankles or your feet. And stay out of the shoulders, right? Let's take a few breaths here. Relax your jaw. One more big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good, very nice. Unravel your legs, take your feet to the floor if they're in the air. Let's change sides. Left one crosses over right. Flex your foot, press your thigh and ankle together. Maybe left hand opens the thigh, and you can stay right here. Okay, this is great. This is a hip opener. Maybe just lift the legs up, keep the press going, flexing the feet. Again, maybe interlace hands behind thigh or use a strap or maybe the shin. But notice the squareness needs to stay there. So that left knee and hip crease moves forward as the right leg pulls in. All right, a couple of breaths. Some of us are thinking, I want a little more. So again, coming into the crossed knees, maybe just pull the legs in, maybe the ankles, maybe the feet, flexing, pulling legs actually away and then in, but stay out of your shoulders and face. Keep breathing. Good. Let's take a nice big inhale. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. Let's unravel the legs and cross the ankles. Take the feet to the floor. Good. Take the feet wide and drop the knees to the right. Right, just a little twist before we come to our final rest. Breathing in and out. I think it's time for final rest. Oh, yes. We'll take a breath. And then on the exhale, just go the other way for a couple of breaths. And then come back to the center. If you want to squeeze your knees in one more time, you feel the urge to do so. You want to round the spine one more time, hand behind the head, do that. And then lay down, stretch out long, legs long, arms overhead. Let's take one more breath as a lion. Breathe in. Roll the mouth, stick the tongue out by your eyes. Ha! And then making our way into final rest. So whatever that means for you, maybe this feels good, just long legs and arms, you're fine. If you want to put some support under your legs, like a blanket or a bolster, you could do that. You could turn around, take your legs up a wall. Maybe you want to, if you're still feeling like you want to work your neck, just lying on that block if that's comfortable for you. Right, but come to a place where you can rest and stop doing. And when the mind wanders, bring it back to your breath and back to what your intention is. Right? Really breathe that in, whatever that is. Let's find some surrender. Feeling that groundingness as you lay on Mother Earth. Knowing that all is well in this moment. If you are a creative person, you can manifest whatever it is we need. We all have the ability to manifest. Right? So bringing in something new, perhaps, during this creative part of our seasons. Relax your jaw. Just be in this moment. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free, and healthy and safe. Again, deep breath. Small movements to slowly wake your body back up. Gentle rock in the head, maybe just wiggling the fingers or circling ankles and wrists. Maybe a full stretch overhead feels good. Big breath in. Exhale out. And as you're ready, go ahead and bend your knees. Right? Pause there for a moment, or maybe you hug your knees into your chest. And when you're ready, you could roll to the side if you want, pausing there, or just rock yourself up into the seat, whatever feels right. Just come sit together. Notice the transformation of what happens through our practice. This is the feeling that we're trying to get each time we step onto our mat. If we could stop and breathe during our day, maybe we'll feel it then too. Remember the peace. Let's bring our hands to our heart. Let's take a moment and connect one more time, bowing in. And then sing peace out into the universe. And breathe shantis in and out. Let's take a breath in. Shanti, shanti, shanti. One more big inhale. Exhale out. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me this afternoon. Grateful for all of you. Go manifest your dreams. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Great class.
Unmute everybody. Thank you so much, everyone. It's great to see you all. Great to be with you all.
Hey, thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kim. Good class.
Yeah, it was
Thank
really
you.
Beautiful.
Hopefully your neck feels better, Paul.
It does. It feels better. I'm just trying to. I like that little thing you did in the very beginning with the focusing on the atlas.
Yes. Okay, good. So now you know that little tool. You can use it during the week.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll start. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah, have a great rest of the weekend.
Yeah, you guys too. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers.
Hey, thank you.
Love you all.
Bye. Hey, beautiful.
Bye.
Okay. Right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Karen.
Hi, Gary. So good to see you.
You. Bye.
Hi. Bye-bye.